Good morning, all the student friends and their respected teaching staff and professors.
Good morning.
Nishant. Hello, Nishant.
Yes, madam.
Can we start if I think we are all ready? We can start. It's 9:30.
Oh, okay, ma'am. All right.
What about the representative from NCW? She has joined?
We are checking that.
If she has joined, then we can start.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Uh,
Yes, of course, with the permission from Honorable Vice Chancellor, we can start.
Madam, once again, good morning. I think we can start the program. I'm around.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
a very good morning, all dear participants. Greeting from the Department of Education, Rajiv Gandhi University, Arunachal Pradesh. So we welcome you all for the National Commission for Women, Government of India sponsored one-day national webinar on capacity building and personality development training program. Dear participants, it is humbly requested to all to keep your audio and video off unless suggested by the host, whether it is switched on. And please maintain a decent meeting decorum. E-certificate shall be provided based upon attendance of all sessions and submission of feedback form at the end of the program. So we appreciate your gracious presence and we expect your active participation as well. So without further delay, I would like to, may I request Professor Kesang Degi, Head of the Department, for the welcome address. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Dr. Nishant. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Dean, Faculty of Education and Sports Sciences, Director, Women's Studies and Research Center, Coordinator, Career Counseling Cell, representative from NCW, coordinators of the program, and participants. I am honored and privileged to welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Saket Khushwaha, Registrar Dr. N.T. Rikam, and Dean, Faculty of Education program. They are always supportive to us and always guiding us for any program we conduct in the department. I welcome Professor E. Hang Singh, Director, Women's Studies and Research Center, Professor B. Reena Tok, Coordinator, Career Counseling Cell, Ms. Neha Singh, Counselor, Capacity Building Cell, National Commission for Women, Coordinators, Dr. C. Shivashankar, Dr. Nishant PM, and Mr. Sushant Nayak, faculty members, and all the participants. I would especially like to welcome our resource persons, Professor Rita Rani Talukdar, Department of Psychology, Guwahati University, Dr. N.A. Reddy, Department of Education, Northeastern Hill University, and Sri Saugata Chakrabarti, Professional Counselor and Soft Skill Trainer. Excuse me. As we all know that, and we can see also, that in today's world, personality development is essential to present before the world. It is very important to nurture talents and add new skills. Personality development is development of skill as it prepares to express our thoughts with clarity. It develops positive attitude and helps to make an individual mark of their own. For the students especially who will be going in search of job after their studies, good personality is prerequisite as it will help them to get employment opportunities, increase self-awareness, boost confidence, better communicative skill, and helps to achieve their goal. Therefore, in this context, the Department of Education, Rajiv Gandhi University, Women's Studies and Research Center, Rajiv Gandhi University, Career Counseling Cell, Rajiv Gandhi University, and Central Library, Rajiv Gandhi University, in collaboration with National Commission of Women, New Delhi, has organized the capacity building and personality development program for the students. We have very experienced resource persons for the program, and I'm sure with their expertise in the area, this program will be very effective and our students will be highly benefited. So with this, I welcome all of you in today's program and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Over to Nishan.
Thank you, madam. And actually, we got a call from NCW member. She's having some technical problems. Next, I may request our honorable registrar, Dr. N.T. Rekam sir, to have a few words about this program. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. Yes.
Audible. Okay. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University, Professor Saket Kushwaha. Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor C. Longding, Head of Department of Education, Professor Kesang Degi, the entire team of organizing committee, the department is heading in collaboration with Women Studies and Research Center, Career Counseling Cell, and Central Library, Rajiv Gandhi University, with the support of National Commission for Women, Government of India. Esteemed resource person, and the participants, both faculty members, the students. Very outset, I joined the organizer and stated my warm welcome to all of you. It's very pertinent topic of capacity building and personality development. Well, this is a familiar topic, especially for the Department of Education and Institute of Education. I think it's a personality development. Both their courses in education social research, I understand. Having said this, in today's world, we have to have edge over our competitor, the person who is actually in a queue or in a line. We have to move ahead. So for that, capacity building oneself and personality development in all respects, not only in our IQ or knowledge, but also your presentation, your communication, your etiquette, your attitudes, how to actually behave yourself. You could be well-learned person, but if you don't have the basic ethics, basic value of presenting yourself before the people, then your, degree as such won't actually bear fruits. This is why this kind of workshop, this kind of seminar is very, very important. I think students will get benefited from the deliberations of the resource persons. And this is being organized by the Women Commission. Women Commission here in department also. Women's Day are actually coming forward to organize this program. This is Government of India program, and this will help us to actually prepare ourselves to compete in this cutthroat competition world. Especially for students, acquiring knowledge is one thing, but your knowledge bearing something meaningful, bearing something fruitful is another thing. This is why we should actually acquire knowledge not for the sake of acquiring knowledge, but to bear something out of acquiring our knowledge and degrees. So with this, I must congratulate the department along with all other collaborative cells and organizations for organizing this workshop, very meaningful and pertinent for the interest of the student. I extend my best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your supporting words and highlighting the importance of cultivating, human values in the society. It's very important. And for your kind information, sir, we have students from affiliated colleges, around 458 participants registered. Many students from affiliated colleges as well. Thank you so much for your time, sir. And so I may request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Saket Kushwaha, sir, for having a few words about this program. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, and good morning to all of you.
Very good morning.
Namaskar. Yeah, on this platform we have Dr. N.T. Rikam, our Registrar of RGU, a very learned Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Lungding Saab, the Head of the Department, Madam Kesang Degi. We have the person behind the whole process, Professor Elizabeth and Professor Rina Tok, other senior faculty member from the department, Professor Acharya, Professor Sahu, and other people. Then organizers also, I can see Nayak, then Shivshankar and other people here. Well, names are here. The resource persons from, I think we have Professor Rita Rani Talukdar. I think earlier also she was associated with us. So it is good opportunity for us to listen to her, know her views, and maybe how she is going to do the counseling. Another resource person, Sri Chakravarti, professional career counselor and soft skill trainer. Then name given to me is Dr. Reddy, assistant professor of education, Nihu. And those people whom I could not call the name, all other teachers from colleges and participants. Once again, my greetings to all of you. Yes, thank you, madam, for organizing such kind of program. There's a need for us to look into these kind of issues regularly. You see, first of all, we should note that occasional arrangement of the program. You see, if you Google how to memorize the things, there's a set pattern. Like if you study a particular topic today, tomorrow for 3 days, then you give a break of 1 day and start study again or read that topic again, then give 2-day break and read again. Like that, there's a formula. So after 5-6 sitting, that particular topic will be always retained in your mind. So why I'm telling you this story? Because if we organize programs, am I audible, Madam Kesa?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So suppose we organize program occasionally, like once in a year. A student will forget what to do, how to do. Like this morning, you was calling the name of one of the student, and the student end up telling you that he doesn't know how to mute it. And you have to repeat 6 instructions. So why? So this is also part of personality. And let me tell you, personality is not all about your dress only, attire. See, the way you appear for something, you see, like your profession or the job you are looking forward must match together. The thing is that if, like we are teacher must be organized. When you enter in the class, there must be a distinct difference between teacher and student. And students sometimes copy the teacher also. And whether they copy the teacher or not, but then this your appearance becomes a permanent mark in his or her mind. You can take example even at your home also. The way you speak, the way you do the things, the small child will inherit that same type of character. So there's a need for us to organize ourselves at the workplace and then do the counseling on regular basis. This is one. Second thing I would like to tell you is that, see, how your personality is judged. I will tell you the life story. What happened in one particular house, there were 5 kids, 3 girls and 2 boys. Listen to this story carefully. There was a house where the head of the family was teacher and lady was not, she has never been to school. And they were having 5 kids. Senior daughter, another daughter, then son, another son and 1 daughter. So one day the head of the family decided to do a small test of the personality. And gentleman was marking the examination booklet. You know, in some of the area, booklet is being given to the teacher to mark. So person was sitting with his wife at the table and he discussed with his wife and he said he is trying to know the the lifestyle of the kids, whether their training is good or not. So he invited the first girl, the senior most girl of the family. And when that girl went, while going through the place, she found a booklet, one examination booklet lying on the ground. So that girl, small girl, about 13, 14 years of age, she picked the booklet and gave it to her father. That, Papa, this is lying on the ground. And then father asked one or two normal questions and then left. The second girl came and a booklet was lying on the ground. That girl never picked that booklet and started discussing with the parent. Then the turn of that boy came. Boy picked the booklet and gave it to. What happened?
पूछेगा होगा हम लोग को कहानी बताया
Okay. Okay, Madam Auntie, I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then term of the boy came, third child. Then boy picked the booklet and gave it to his father. Then another boy was called, he never picked the booklet, and that other small girl was called, she never picked the booklet. So out of 5 people, 2 picked the booklet and 3 never picked the booklet. So that ends that story. Do you want to know who was that boy and who was that girl? The senior most girl was Professor Nirmala Maurya, who is Vice Chancellor of Purvanchal University, my eldest sister. I was the senior boy who picked the booklet. My other elder sister and junior sister never picked the booklet. What I'm trying to tell you is that from childhood, the way you're trained, the personality will be reflecting the things throughout your life. So there's need for every parent to do the proper parenting. You give the birth and leave the child to grow. That is not the way to do it. So there's need for us to look into each and every aspect. But the thumb rule is that your signature and your address must match. Now, when I said signature and address, what is that signature and address? Though people used to say signature and nature must match together. What do you understand by word signature? Is not that paper you sign with your pen. It is the complete package in you. That is signature. And address. Address is what? It starts from your attire, from your dress, and end to the way you appear throughout your life. So there's need for us to address these small issues in life, because sometimes problems can be solved. And then other thing is that I'm not saying that you should be having all the time a smiling face, but there's a need for you to have somehow a smiling face, so that when you go to your workplace or even you go to the class, don't share your sad feeling. I have a live example from Nigeria also, where I have worked for 14 years. You know that one of the teacher, his name is Jakari Rusam. He was from Eritrea. He will be going to the class with the long face and with the sad story. His class will start with the sad story. And he was most of the one unpopular teacher. And the person who was going with the smiling face, though, and then giving the best, was the most popular teacher. So there's need for you to practice those kind of things. You inculcate such kind of things in your students, and also teach how to do the maneuvering in the life. Because what we do, rote teaching, you have very popular word in education. We come to the class and start teaching them pedagogy and big things. But then what is the normal life we fail to teach? So there's need for you to inculcate or that kind of thing among the students, and incorporate those kind of things in your teaching also. With these words, I wish all of you very best in your life. And then thank you very much for Madam Didil Saab, the Madam Kesang Degi, Madam Elizabeth and Madam Rina Tok, because this is the counseling program. Though even boys have joined, I'm also one of the boy, but then this is for the women. I wish all of you very best and keep on doing good things. Thank you very much. Jai Arunachal, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. You clearly mentioned about the skill of memorizing the importance of bond between teacher and students, and the inherent quality from teachers to student, from parents to children. And it's very beautifully explained through stories. And thank you for making the importance of personality as your signature. We are really thankful for your inspiring words. So I would like to request Mr. Sushant Kumar Nayak. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible, sir?
Please.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
A very good morning to all. On behalf of the organizing team, I am glad to express my vote of thanks on the inaugural session. And first and foremost, a special thanks to our Chief Patron, Professor Saket Kushwaha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University, who is always an inspiration and guiding star for us to organize such activities to guide our youth to prepare human resource for our country. Sir is always focusing on that part, and Sir has extended every support offhandedly whenever we have approached him, and despite of his busy schedule, he has found time to grace on this occasion. So, sir, thank you so much, sir, for your words, which has truly inspired us. Thank you, sir. And I also express my heartfelt thanks to our patrons, Professor Amitabh Mitra, Pro Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University, and Dr. N.T. Rikam, Registrar, Rajiv Gandhi University, for his words of encouragement. His able guidance has always motivated us. We are very grateful to our Dean, Professor T. Lungding, for his valuable guidance to conduct the program. At the same time, my heartfelt thanks to the head of the department, Professor Kesang Degi, who has always been an instrumental in guiding us in organizing such programs. I express my thanks to the organic team, Professor Elizabeth Hansing, Director, Women's Studies and Research Center, Rajiv Gandhi University, Professor P.K. Acharya, In charge, Central Library, RGU, Professor Boarina To, Coordinator, Career Counseling Cell, RGU, Dr. C. Sivasankar, Department of Education, Rajiv Gandhi University, Ms. Neha Singh, Counselor, Capacity Building Cell, New Delhi, for their constant support and guidance. And last but not least, I would like to thank each and everyone present here in this online platform during the inaugural session. Thank you very much to all.
One more. Sorry. After vote of thanks, I should not talk. But I think Madam Boy is there with the information that tomorrow Honorable Prime Minister of our country is going to do a program, Pariksha Pe Charcha. I encourage all the teachers to instruct their student, whether they are in PG or masters or whatever class, and even their relatives, even the parents should encourage their children to watch that program, Pariksha Pe Charcha. So that is one of the information I wanted to give to all of you. And sorry for this kind of abrupt interruption. Thank you very much for giving me chance. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we have one request. Request to all the dignitaries and our speakers also join. Please kindly switch on your camera so we can have a group photo, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So we proceed to the technical session. So we have 3 technical sessions today. And the first technical session by Professor Rita Rani Talukar, Department of Psychology, Govt University, followed by Sri Saugata Chakraborty, Professional Career Counselor and Soft Skill Trainer, Perfectize. And the last, Dr. N.A. Reddy, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, Nehu, Shillong. So we start the first technical session on personal capacity building. For that, I may request Professor Tensai Lungking, sir, our Dean, Faculty of Education to take out the session and moderating the session. Over to you, sir, please.
Thank you, Nissan. I hope I'm audible.
Well, sir, your sound.
Okay. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizing committee for such a wonderful program from our department. At the outset, as we have seen our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sakit Kusuha, who has been always encouraging for us. Sir, we really appreciate and your encouragement for the department. Professor A. Mitra, who is always behind us, supporting academically, and Dr. Rikam, other than Dr.